Coalition dead on arrival. Tinubu renewed hope agenda. Garners broad support. Nigerians urged to support President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The Director General of the Tinubu Support Group, TSG, Comrade Umar Tanko Yakanasi, has urged Nigerians across all regions to unite in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR's comprehensive development agenda. He said the president's bold reforms and policy decisions are aimed at lifting Nigeria out of the socio-economic hardship brought about by years of mismanagement and political instability, orchestrated by failed political actors who are now attempting to repackage themselves through coalition politics. Comrade Yakansi made this appeal during a courtesy visit by the Integrity Support Group, ISG, an affiliate organization of the TSG, at the group's national secretariat in Abuja. The visit was part of ongoing efforts to consolidate grassroots mobilization and foster collaboration among various support networks, working towards realization of President Tinubu's renewed hope vision. In his address, Comrade Yakanse emphasized that President Tinubu's leadership is anchored on a commitment to economic revitalization, infrastructural development, and the overall transformation of Nigeria into a globally competitive nation. According to him, the administration is determined to deliver a future where every citizen, regardless of background, enjoys equal access to opportunities and a higher quality of life.
I want to assure you that TSG has an open door policy under our leadership. We need to know ourselves, we need to know your history. To be able to stand tall, stand confident, and answer anyone who wants to challenge your own history. We know them, and we should be able to face them, and they cannot confuse us. My business is to give you some spirit. Spirit of confidence, energize you, give you 33 kVA volts. So that when you go out, you feel confident. You know the kind of development that we are going to have. Do you know the development we now have from Kano to Abuja just because the road is realized? The farm by the side have gained value. The land by the side has gained value. The house by the side has gained value. Everything on that road has gained value. And now, somebody who is in the corner of Kebbi, following that border all the way to Badagry, everything will transform. The economy will be superb. People practice will have value. Is that not vision? Instead of me to go from Kebbi to go to Lagos, coming through Yauri, Kontagora, enter Moka, and then Tegina, and then Ilori. Or you follow Zaria, Gusau Zaria, come to Abuja. Now you just follow the border. You'll be greeting all Nigerian people. Hello, how are you? And you get to border. Does that not reduce the kilometer that you're supposed to cover? Who would like you? Who would condemn that kind of thing? Forward thinking. Somebody who took 16 billions and said they want to fix NEPA. The money is still missing. It is the same people that are complaining now that we don't have light to.
One of the major milestones of the Tinubu administration, Yakansi highlighted, is the courageous removal of the fuel subsidy, a policy that had long drained the nation's resources. While the reform initially caused discomfort due to the rise in fuel prices, he explained that its long-term benefits are already evident. Yakansi further assured Nigerians that the pain associated with this reform is temporary and that market forces are already adjusting. He expressed optimism that the prices of fuel and other essential commodities will stabilize and eventually drop, reflecting the government's behind-the-scenes interventions and economic recalibrations. Commendation from Integrity Support Group. Dr. Oke Idawane, the national chairman and convener of the Integrity Support Group, who led the delegation on the courtesy visit, thanked Comrade Yakanse and the Tinubu Support Group for their hospitality and for staying committed to the national interest. He described the Tinubu administration as one that deserves the full support of the people, especially given determination shown so far in tackling long-standing economic challenges. Dr. Idawane affirmed the Integrity Support Group's full alignment with the mission and objectives of the TSG and pledged to intensify efforts to ensure President Tinubu's re-election in 2027.
Must for all Nigerians. Did you hear that? Yes. The Tinubu 2027 is a must for all Nigerians. Why do we say that? Because the future and the only future of Nigerian states. My name is Dr. Okay Dawele, and by the grace of God, this vision is being led by me. I am called the messenger. They are the leaders. I am the messenger. People who have sold the nation years ago cannot be allowed to lead Nigeria again.
Never.
So the message is brief. You have about 13 states here today from all the geopolitical zones in Nigeria's federation represented here to tell you today that we are now part of TSG. But we need more hands to achieve the 2027 goal. The major aim is to dwarf the coalition.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You didn't hear that? To what? To dwarf the coalition.
Yes.
We're here to declare to you that the coalition is dead on arrival. Whether they use ADA, or they use obedient group, or they use party Z, APC led by President Ahmed Bola Tinubu will triumph. On your mandate, we shall stand. President, on your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. We are the renewed hope. To tell you, you're wearing white for nothing. The white here signifies purity.
That's it.
Signifies progress. Signifies life to Nigeria. Signifies togetherness in Nigeria. Signifies that we can make it together. Because together we can, and together we move. Having said so, sir, we are here to tell you also that we are in 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. What we need now is a synergy of positive-minded persons, both the city governors, both the president aides, both the TSG that we are now part of, to say, look, enough is enough. You wake up every day, you see abuses of the presidency, you see negative reports about the presidency. The truth is that how many presidents, I make both to ask, have done what the president has done? Nobody. By my knowledge, none of them has done what he has done. Most especially, removing the fuel subsidy. To me, that's the one-point agenda I am banking on. The governors have enough resources now to develop their states. The LGA chairman have enough to develop their local governments. Tinubu is doing well and he will do better. All we need here to this afternoon to come and tell you that we need your cooperation. We need your support. We need understanding to do what we are doing. We want to kickstart nationwide talk. We have fathers, we have everything. Technocrats, we have sophisticated manpower to deliver Tinubu. The last but not the least is that we are giving him nothing less than 15 million votes.
Dr. Dewane further explained that the Integrity Support Group is not only focused on political mobilization, but also committed to civic enlightenment and public engagement. The group is leveraging community-based structures to reach ordinary Nigerians and communicate the progress being made by the current administration. He added that they are partnering with youth organizations, women's groups, market unions, and traditional institutions to deepen awareness about the government's programs and to counter negative propaganda being pushed by desperate opposition elements.
About 2 years ago, when our governor of Delta State emerged as governor of Delta State, the group started as the more agenda ambassadors in Delta State. The moment we support good governance, we articulate what the governor was doing then, and we tell the masses what he's doing, and we have 25 HGA structures then and ward structures in Delta State. The moment we moved, take notes, not decant, we moved into the APC because it was a movement. We took it from Delta to national. It is now the renewed hope for more agenda ambassadors. And today, we can proudly tell you we are in the Northeast, we are in the Northwest, the North Central, the Southwest, the Southeast, and the South-South. We are supporting good governance. We are telling the world right now, Nigerians right now, what President Tinubu has done, is doing, and will do. We are also telling the Nigerians that what Tinubu is doing is good governance, especially removing fuel subsidy for us to stop the stealing, destruction, economic destruction of tomorrow of Nigerians. We also love the Naira floating he has done. We also see the effort he's doing security-wise and the new phase of the Nigerian government, what is given to us. But we saw that there's a lacuna in disseminating these information. That is why Integrity Group is established now to stand as a gap between the people and the government to tell Nigerians what the president is doing. And like-minded governors, like my governor of Delta State, Governor Sheriff Oborowori, is doing well. So we now have renewed hope for more agenda. Most importantly, we established this group now nationwide to dwarf all coalition, all negative entities against this renewed hope for more agenda government. Because this government is set out to give us a rekindled brightness, a rekindled hope, a way out of poverty, a way out of penury. So we are standing with President Tinubu that on his mandate we stand. Delta State Governor, on your mandate we stand. Every other governor in Nigeria that is pro Tinubu, on your mandate we stand. That is what we are set for, because we are protected in Nigeria state. Never again shall we allow those that have sold the benefit of Nigerians to become president and leaders in Nigeria. We're going to checkmate them one for one, and we shall defeat them in 2027. It's all about good governance. That's what we're standing for. And Integrity Group will lead, others will follow.
Also present at the meeting was Professor Senator Nora Dadud, a respected member of the Tinubu support group. In her remarks, she commended both the TSG and ISG for their tireless commitment to grassroots mobilization and strategic communication in support of the president. Senator Dadud described President Tinubu as a visionary whose experience, courage and boldness have positioned Nigeria for long-term stability and growth. She urged Nigerians to be patient and to look beyond temporary inconveniences, stressing that the structural reforms being undertaken will lead to a more sustainable and inclusive economy.
Yes. Renewed hope illicit, and you have taken the part of that particular objective of our great party, our prestigious party. So I want to congratulate you all. We came in, of course, because we are interested to see these individuals, very important personalities. Because when you remove integrity from any strategy, then you have lost it all.
Yes.
You've lost it. And that is where our dear president is. He is on that road, integrity.
Mobilizing for 2027, Tinubu support group, Integrity Group of Nigeria, reaffirmed commitment to President Tinubu's vision. Lanan Yusuf Saleh urges national support for Tinubu's legacy. Honorable Lanan Yusuf Saleh, PhD, FCFA, has reaffirmed the core mission of the Tinubu support group, TSG, describing it as a platform for mobilizing Nigerians in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR ahead of the 2027 general elections. He stressed the need to promote the president's transformational leadership and enduring legacy. Dr. Saleh called on citizens to rally behind the administration's developmental strides and reject divisive political coalitions. He warned that such coalitions, often led by failed politicians, are designed to distract and undermine national progress.
G is a Tinubu support group. The essence of the group is to mobilize support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even right from before the elections. And Alhamdulillah, what we are trying to do is to sensitize people, about the good legacies, the good policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what Tinubu is doing right now. That's the essence of it. We are seeing, every Nigerian is seeing what is happening, The government is back to work now. We are seeing what is happening, especially in the north. What President Bola Tinubu is doing for the north. If you take the red line, at least this one, from Abuja to Kaduna to Kano to Maiduguri and beyond. This one alone, if you take, is enough. very, very good policy of the government, and see the road network that the president is building. So that's what we're trying to do, especially to sensitize people, especially from the north, okay, to understand what the president is trying to do. He's trying to bring the country back to where it's supposed to be. How he took over, many people do not know how the president took over, what he met when he came into office, and what the president is trying to do. So the essence of TSG is to sensitize people, okay, create awareness, let people know what this government is doing for the country. My message is that people should know, and people should understand how President Bola Tinubu made this country and the effort he's making to take the country back to where it's supposed to be.
Southeast Leadership commends Integrity Support Group. Southeast leader of the Tinubu Support Group, Dr. George Agbakahi, commended the Integrity Support Group for its consistency and pragmatism. He expressed confidence in the group's ability to contribute meaningfully to President Tinubu's re-election bid, noting that their passion and commitment reflect the president's vision of a united and prosperous Nigeria.
I appreciate most about you all is your resilience, your tenacity, your sagacity, but more importantly, the camaraderie and love that I've observed amongst you all.
Grassroots mobilization for renewed hope agenda. Comrade Abubakar Sadiq Musa, retired, described the Tinubu Support Group as a grassroots-driven political movement made up of seasoned politicians and volunteers committed to delivering electoral victory for the president. He praised President Tinubu's leadership under the renewed hope agenda, highlighting significant achievements within the first 2 years in office. He expressed optimism that with continued support, even greater progress would be achieved.
Here to support the president for his next election coming 2007. We're more or less like grassroots. We have so much groups who are coming together so that we can see that we achieve the aim for the Mr. President. Because for just his 2 years that he has been in the office, everybody can see what he has done. Talk less of for him to complete the other 2 years. You know that we're how will I put it? We're having a very good, free and fair joy or happiness in the country, because he's someone that he has been in the politics for years. That's Mr. President, and an accountant at the same time, so he knows what he's doing. He's someone that has been prepared already. He knows the problem of the country. Coalition, I remember what the president said. He said they are more or less like IDP, internal displaced person, because they don't know their stand again. Because when someone that is already out, because to me they are just retired people trying to come back. When you're already retired, you have nothing to give again. So that's what I call them, because jumping from one place to the other, just like someone that doesn't have any aim at all. So coalition were ready for them.
Farida Deborah Ibrahim calls for female participation. A committed member of the group, Farida Deborah Ibrahim, emphasized the importance of synergy among all Tinubu support groups across the country. She said efforts are underway to bring all like-minded movements under one strategic structure to ensure a sweeping victory for the APC come 2027. Farida also called on Nigerian women to participate actively in the political process, stressing that inclusive participation is key to achieving and sustaining national development.
TSGM is to bring all the support group together, all the support groups supporting our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu all together, so that they can work in unison and work in integrity for the purpose of our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. My message to women is they should continue to support the system and continue to avail themselves for greater position. Women come out in mass to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even for the Nel Fund support your children. I wish you all come out to vote for him in 2027. Thank you.
Dr. Oke Idewane reiterates Integrity Support Group's objective. National Coordinator and Convener of the Integrity Support Group, Dr. Oke Idewane, reaffirmed the group's core agenda, the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, and widespread support for APC candidates nationwide. He said the group operates on the principles of good governance, integrity, and national development. According to him, their strategy is people-focused and result-oriented, with voter mobilization and fact-based messaging at its heart. Youth leadership highlights statewide engagement. National Youth Leader of the Integrity Support Group, Honorable Comrade Obinna Amadi O'Hara, outlined the grassroots mobilization efforts currently being championed by Nigerian youth across the state. He said the youth wing is actively involved in political education, community mobilization, and election readiness. He noted that youth participation is not just essential, but also transformative in shaping Nigeria's political landscape.
A group that is posed with the responsibility of making sure that we deliver President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027 election, general election. The reason is simple. Integrity Group has seen that Nigeria is a kind of Baghdadized with a lot of lies and mismanagement from the leaders past. That's why we saw the integrity in the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Integrity Group now rose up to support him and ensure that we put things right in this country. The youth are not resting, the youth are not relaxing. We have seen a lot of things in this country, and as it is now, we are ready at any minute to make sure we take on our feet. And we have equally communicated, the youth is tired of the lies that the leaders have posed on this nation, and that is the reason why we are eager at any time to come out anywhere, anytime that we are called upon to ensure that this country, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the youth are solidly behind him come 2027 general election. My message to Nigerian youth, I just want to call on all the youth all over the country, even outside the country. We are seeing what has been happening. This whole thing is all about the youth, because if you ignore the youth, no movement. If you ignore the youth, then you wouldn't have the soldiers out there. We are calling on all the youth to come out. The message is simple. We are trying to see how we can work out things for our future, because they said before now that youth are the future. But over time, we discovered that Nigeria has thrown away the key they say that we are. But this time, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to give us the right key. So the youth have to stand up anywhere you are, come out, support the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu through Integrity Group to ensure that we deliver 2027, because it's actually on the right track. We really mean what we say, and we are saying what we mean, because our slogan, like we say, we are together, we can. And with all the youth in the country, we can move forward.
Political advisor highlights grassroots commitment. Political advisor to the Integrity Support Group, Her Royal Majesty, H.E. Reverend Princess Mrs. Praise Ngozi Obiago, emphasized the importance of sustained grassroots engagement. She said the group is fully involved in APC support activities at the community level and is building a strong foundation for electoral success. According to her, the Integrity Support Group's efforts are inclusive, with special focus on women, youth, and marginalized rural populations.
Yeah, Integrity Group is a group that is a supportive group, and this group, Integrity, started from Delta State. The governor of Delta State that just deflected to APC is the patron of Integrity Group. In short, I would say Integrity Group is his baby, and likewise the First Lady. So now that we are in APC, Integrity Group merged with the president, that's TSG. So we now are working alongside with His Excellency as Tinubu support group. The essence of Integrity Support Group is to work from the grassroots supporting everything that the renewed hope agenda is all about. So like we put it now, the renew hope and more agenda. So that is what integrity stands for. My message to Nigerians is for us to stand firm and see what God himself is doing in Nigeria. That the whole Nigerians will be together in one accord and in unity to serve this country with the heart of God, which is love. We must serve this country with love. So what I'm saying here is that as a political advisor, we got to walk down to the grassroots and make sure that we deliver President Bat.
In the country now, especially in Nigeria, we found out that if the integrity groups did not stand and fight for our Baba Jagaban, the Tinubu himself, if we did not stand to fight for him, because Tinubu cannot be everywhere, he can't be everywhere, so we need to work behind the scene, grassroots, states, and everywhere in the country, all the states in Nigeria. You can see we covered all the states in this Nigeria. We are here to create awareness of what the Nigerians will stand to lose 2027 if Tinubu does not come back. Tinubu, he said by the process of cooking a food, it's only the rice that you put in the pot cooking that will say what is suffering in the hot pot. But after it's done, everybody's eating. So everybody's saying the government is this, the government, but we know that it's a process. It's a process that one day the Nigerians will give glory to God and will say, Tinubu, you are done well. And we know that Tinubu is doing what we really look at what is happening now. The issue of subsidy and the rest. There's no president that has come out boldly to stand and said, oh yeah, I removed subsidy. Oh, he did it. Despite the sweets and pepper that is in it, but he's doing it. And the Nigerians, we get to it. We followed him. Integrity group has come to be. We have two groups in Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned. We have two groups, integrity and the rest. Because integrity group will stand firm. We are working hard to see to the end of 2027 that this man, Tinubu, is coming back again. My message to Nigerians is this. Nigerians, please, it is not easy. Who said that what was destroyed in 20 years could be repaired in 4 years? It's not possible. It's step by step that Rome was built. Let's take it easy and pray for our dear president.
The meeting ended on a note of renewed commitment and optimism. All parties agreed on the need to intensify awareness campaigns to educate citizens on the realities of governance and the sacrifices required for national development. Comrade Yakansi concluded by urging Nigerians to rise above partisanship and unite for the greater good. He called on support groups, civil society organizations, and individuals to continue playing their roles in ensuring that President Tinubu's policies are successfully implemented across all sectors.